How's it going, guys? This is the Loewenator, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Cloud White Nuzlocke. This is episode 15, and last episode we actually didn't really leave. We got our next gym badge, though. We took down Koga, and yes, we added a team member to the team, but then we lost it again, and then got a new one again. So we did some grinding this time, and we're actually ready to take on other trainers and possibly Sabrina. Hopefully in today's episode we'll get to her, but if we don't, that's okay, because at least we're making progress, unlike Mystery Dungeon. Last couple episodes were frickin' Blur and Mystery Dungeon, and now we're finally making progress in both games. It's a win-win. If you guys did not know, I am doing a Pokemon Soul Silver tag lock with other PokeTubers on Discord. I have just already recorded my episode, and it'll be up soon. As soon as we get the other recordings done, I will upload mine, and I'll edit mine and throw mine on the channel. If you guys are new here, hello, I'm the Loewenator. Hope you guys have a good time. We are at 101 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I cannot appreciate you guys enough. My goal for this year was 100 subs, and you guys killed it already, and now we're already at 101. The Low Bros family can only skyrocket from here, and I hope you guys bring everybody over to the channel so we can have some fun together. Sound good? Me too, I like it. Anyways, we have a new team member. I'm going to show you who he is in just a minute. We have Hungrybox, level 46. His stats are booty. Look at those defenses, but look at that HP. We have Cute Charm, we have Sing, Return, Water Pulse, and Brick Break. Hopefully we'll get a different moveset soon, but until then he stays the same as we have Generator, our Luxray, who is Rash Nature with Rivalry, Rock and Crunch, as he newly learned while we were grinding, with also Spark, Return, and Thunderfang. We also have Loch Ness Monster, our Gyarados, who is pretty clutch in the gym battle, along with our Fire type. He is Jolly Nature, with Intimidate, Rock and Surf, Dragon Dance, Ice Fang, and Aqua Tail. We took away Ice Fang for we took away Return for Dragon Dance, because I feel like Ice Fang and Aqua Tail will be clicking a lot more than Return. And Surf, we actually need it, so I'm not going to go to the move deleter. I don't think you can in this game. Don't think you can. But we also have Shadow, our Umbreon, which is Bold Nature with Inner Focus, Rock and Cut, Dark Pulse, which we just learned while grinding, and Wish as well. We have Fireball, our jolly-natured Typhlosion, who has Strength, Brick Break, Flame Wheel, and the newly acquired Lava Plume. I know for a fact Lava Plume is going to be very useful. And our last but certainly not least, we have our new team member, Fuzzy the Venomoth. We have our new member to the team. We have Fuzzy the Venomoth, Calm Nature, with Tinted Lens, Psybeam, Confusion, Signal Beam, and Sleep Powder. A perfect moveset if there ever was one. But I am ready to do stuff. So can we get a new encounter on this route? We can surf now, so we can get a new water encounter. So what route is this? Sea Route 19. So this is Route 19. What encounter can we get in these waters? We had a Horsey last time we fished. Can we get a different Pokemon this time? Tentacool. I can't say I'm not surprised, because he's pretty much the only thing we see in this water, so I'm not surprised Tentacool is found, but he's a poison type and a water type, so if Gyarados, God forbid, if he goes down, we have a nice bulky, especially bulky jellyfish. And we are going to name this thing. He's a jellyfish. What are we going to name him? We're going to name it Wanda. Only reason I'm doing that is because the champion who has Tentacruel in Ruby and Sapphire, no, in Emerald, is Wallace. So I thought of the opposite girl name to Wallace, and I thought of Wanda. I'll tell you right now, guys, like, I've told you this before, but my nicknames are just booty butt cheeks. Unless you actually think of, stuff that actually go with the Pokemon and the typing and the look of the animal, then my nicknames get a little better. But I'm just the same generic man that I was before. So can we get a new encounter here as we explore this building? I'm looking for the Pokemon Golduck. Want to trade one for my Lickitung? No. If I had a Golduck, I would not trade it for a Lickitung. I would keep the goldest of Duckmouths Man, I love this bike music. Route 17. I know for a fact we haven't gotten an encounter here, so I definitely want to explore here. Get lost, kid, I'm bushed! Well, you may be bushed, but that doesn't mean that you're winning this battle. I'll tell you that right now. You send out a coughing. So you pretty much have an army of coughings, and I'm going to water pulse every single one of them as a wheezing pops up. I'm going to water pulse every single one of them because Hungrybox plays no games. We do not want to play your game called Poison. Wow. Crazy. I'm more specially offensive. So Route 17. So these trainers are not that heavily leveled. So I think what we want to do is just get our encounter in the grass, and then we want to start heading over to Sabrina. So we have Eradicate here. I feel like that's dupes. I feel like we have a Rattata in the PC. Yes, we do. I feel like we have one already. If I don't, then I'll go back to the PC and I will just forfeit my encounter here. We already have a Spearow that died. So is it just going to be dupes in here? So Eradicate and Spearow, that's what we've seen. Mareep! Okay, that's a Pokemon we have not seen yet. But we can affect this thing, man. We could put it to sleep with Fuzzy. We could put it to sleep. Wow. 2 sleep powders missed. Okay, there we go. So, we have Mareep. So if we already have Generator, its fleece grows continually. In the summer, the fleece is fully shed, but it grows back in a week. So what do we name this Mareep? What do we name it? Okay. Who is it? What's his name? What is his name? Sean. But it's a female. So we'll name it Shauna. I feel like that's how you spell Shauna, right? Is that how you spell Shauna? Yep. That is definitely how you spell it. Alright. So our first encounter was acquired. And it is going... The first encounter in that route is going to be... Yes, indeed, is going to be a Mareep. When we actually find time to incorporate that, we will let it in. So you are now level 47. I feel like once we get to level 48, I'll stop training him. There we go. I'm going to get everyone up to level 48. And I'm actually going to debut Fuzzy, our newly acquired... Oh, what? Wrong move. Our newly acquired Fuzzy, the Venomoth. And I actually am very excited to use this thing, because if there's any bug type that's my favorite, it's definitely Venomoth. In Gen 1, I definitely love this Pokemon. It has Signal Beam, it has Psybeam, so it has coverage against flying. It has coverage against fighting types and poison types. Exhibit A. And whenever a ground type has Levitate, we can use our Confusion or Psybeam. It just works. But as fortunate as that is, oh, we have another Snorlax here. So let's save our game. Yes, I want to use the Pokeflute. So we've already seen this. We've already seen this event before. So we don't need to replay it. Let's put you to sleep. I really could care less. I really could care less, because you don't have 2 chesto berries, you have 1. I really could care less. Okay. So you're at +6. And as we saw from before, Venomoth does not have much for HP. So I'm going to go out into Shadow, and we'll take on any hits that he has. Even a Pursuit did that much. Man, you're sleeping and you're still breaking out. Man, this Snorlax just will not budge. Come on! You're a Snorlax in the red! Thank you! This was definitely not a fun ordeal. But Shadow gains to level 46. And I'm sorry for the mass amount of speed up. But we already have Tubby. So we're going to name you... We're going to name you Honda. Shout out to Street Fighter. We're going to name you Honda because you look like a sumo. You look like a sumo boy. So, let's go to Saffron. Because I feel like Saffron City will be quite the adventure. And I really hope that we get some Cloud White incorporation, and then this is not just another Fire Red game. Granted, it still has cool aspects of Black and White, like letting us use Luxray and stuff like that, and catching Larvesta and stuff like that. But seriously, I really want to encounter more of a storyline than this, because Cloud White has been pretty basic. It's pretty much Fire Red, a base Fire Red Let's Play. And I was actually giving to believe that it was going to be a lot more than that. So we have Silphco here, and it's the Ice Cavern music in Black and White. It's the cold storage music, which is pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie, because I like doing the cold storage. So this is basically going to be a grinding it out episode. This is basically going to be us taking on Team Rocket. Hey kid, what are you wandering here for? Well, I would assume it's to save the world from your dumbasses, since you guys can't beat a 10-year-old kid. And Venomoth will be perfect for this, because before you get a chance to throw out your little flying type move, we get to frickin' blow you away with our big-ass Psybeam waves. This is our second episode of Cloud White, and we still have one more to do. Episode 16 is next, and then we still have to record 3 episodes of Mystery Dungeon. That's kinda wild, I'm not gonna lie. So we kinda have our work cut out for us today, because I work tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday, and then I don't get a day off until Tuesday. So tomorrow is going to be kind of wild. Like this week is going to be kind of wild. So we want to make sure. Do we want to fight all the trainers in here? I feel like we do. No kids are allowed here. Well, you just contradicted yourself, sir. Because I'm going to roll up all over your base and frickin' kill everybody. Poison Fang. That's the first stab move we have seen. So you know what? I'll add it. That is the first poison type stab we have seen. I feel like the card key is somewhere on the 3rd or the 4th floor? Yeah, because I think that's where you find... I think this is where you find Gary, if I'm not mistaken. Look at how much that Signal Beam does. That's stab, and I have monstrous special attack. Wow, does Hyper Fang actually flinch? Wow. I never knew you could do that. I work for Silphco. What am I to do? Well, you could, you know, call somebody. That's a start. Can't just let these people walk into your frickin' company and just start wreaking havoc. Torment. It's too bad we couldn't randomize Cloud White. Then it would have been a little more fun. Because honestly, don't get me wrong, I'm loving the game so far. It's just because getting back into Pokemon has been nothing but fun. But it's like, it's just Fire Red. There's no difference to it. It feels like it's just the same. I feel like once Cloud White 2 and 3, I feel like once we start playing Cloud White 2 and 3 in the future, I think the game will just start changing out of nowhere, and then we won't be able to see any of the natural changes in the game until later on. Because it's kind of like Pokemon Sweet. If you guys haven't played that game, basically where the entire Pokédex of Kanto is full of candy and it's a completely new world. It's still the same concept. It's still get through the Kanto region and beat the champion, but it's in a more different aspect, if that makes sense. It's in more of a different state. Question mark? It's basically a different way to play through the Kanto region, but it's like everything is chocolate and everything is candy. So it's like brings a whole new dynamic to the Kanto region. So you basically get to catch a bunch of Pokemon that are like ice cream and chocolate and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. My favorite was definitely, as expected, the Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is like supposed to be like Fudgesaur. The Venusaur is supposed to be like Fudgesaur, and he's like a big freaking chocolate sundae or something. It's freaking incredible, man. I love that game. So let's go to the 4th floor. So I feel like this is where I find the card key. No? It's the 5th floor? Because I remember Silph to a T. I've played Red and Blue for years. I played Red and Blue for so long. I played this for a long time. So it's not out of the question that I know everything about the game. Because it's just Gen 1, right? It's basically Gen 1. So we want to get past this guy so that we can go grab the card key. Bam! So it's basically exactly like a Fire Red replica. So now we can start opening doors and start getting some items. Okay. TM01 Focus Punch. I feel like you can get Earthquake here. Or is that a different game? Another protein. That's more money. Like, I feel like you can get the TM for Earthquake here somewhere if you like go through the right door. Am I wrong about that, or is that only in Gold and Silver? I don't think we can touch you. We can just let Stab take care of you. We're one-shotting things with a frickin' Venomoth, even though they're resisted. So Psybeam is going to be good here, especially against a Weezing. I thought you were able to get Earthquake here. HP up. Okay, that's kind of, it is more money if we want to sell it. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if I wanted to... Okay, I wanna say you can get Earthquake in this game, but I could be dead wrong. Okay. I was gonna say, is this a trainer? Because he looks like a guy that's just sitting here. So I don't like the look of this one. I don't like the look of this Charge Beam. So he's just spamming Charge Beam and nothing else. So now... Calcium, that's more money. Unless we want to bring up our EVs or IVs. I forget which one it is. I'm not that seasoned when it comes to competitive Pokemon. The most I'll ever get to a Pokemon game of having any knowledge is maybe like Pokemon Showdown battles or whatever. But when it comes to like Wi-Fi battling and the meta and stuff like that, I'm not that good at it. Like, I want to get into it though, because it sounds like fun. Because what I wanted to do is bring like Showdown I would always like play showdown random battles on the channel. If you guys don't remember that, I probably won't link it in the description because it's been a long time since I've done that, and I kind of want to bring that back as a new series. I kind of want to bring that back as like, I want to kind of give it a new kind of twist or showdown. I don't want to just do random battles and that's it. I kind of want to do a new dynamic where we actually build teams and actually run through the ladder. So I definitely will update you guys if I ever do decide to bring that back, because if there's anybody that's going to get the first scoop on when a new series comes up, you guys are going to know on YouTube or on Twitter, which I feel like if you guys are not following me on Twitter, that's the best way to get updates on whether a new series is coming, or whether I'm going to be launching a new Let's Play or something like that. Like, always Twitter. Twitter is like the main destination. Oh, so he is a trainer. I didn't expect that. Isn't it level 47 that Typhlosion gets some flamethrower? That's you, right? An uproar with an intruder? I mean, I guess so. I guess I am the intruder. To avoid trouble, huh? So did we clear out the entire place already? Let's keep on going up. Let's keep on going up the floors and seeing what we can do. Okay. Because basically I know we're going to verse our rival today. So I want to make sure that I actually beat all the trainers and train as much as I can. So we can actually get ready for Gary. Because, or not Gary, Shady. Because we're going to have to fight our rival at some point in Silphco. Like, honestly, I know exactly where Shady is right now in this place, but I want to train first because I feel like he has like level 42 to like level 45 Pokemon, and I want to be ready for him. Okay, I think we're okay. So let's go back down here. So we're at the 6th floor, so we'll go down one more floor. Basically, what you guys do is you guys go inside this door right here. You go in this door down here. Wait, is it? I actually think it might be the 2nd floor, or the... I actually thought I knew what I was doing, but I guess not. Oh, no. It is the 4th floor. Wait, no. I think there's an item up here, though. I could be dead wrong, but there might be an item up here. Let me dodge this guy really quick. Never mind. Never mind. That's quite a level you got there. Yeah, I think it might be level 48 or something. That's quite a peculiar item down there. I think that... Is that Earthquake? Yo. Like, I want to say that... I don't want to say that that's only in the Johto region, but I feel like it might be. Carbos. Rare Candy. I think this is Earthquake. Ultra Ball? No? You don't get Earthquake here? I thought you did. Okay, let's go back really quick, because I saw over here that there's items. Yeah, so we're gonna dodge this guy real quick. We're gonna check these items. Full heal. Okay. Can we get something? Max revive. We don't need that. This is a Nuzlocke. And an escape rope. Pointless items if I've ever seen them. Can't you see him hiding? From Team Rocket? Okay. I thought I knew what I was doing, but I guess I don't. I really thought I was just some hotshot. So, is it the 3rd floor, or is it the... Is it the 3rd floor? Yeah, it is. And so what you guys do is you go to the 3rd floor and you go in this passageway right here. This portal right here takes you to your rival. But I want to get a few more items first, and I want to wrap this up soon. And I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to throw a curveball at you. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here before our rival, and I'm just going to save this for the next episode. I have to record episode 16 next anyway, so we're going to fight our rival next episode. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the hell out of that like button because it's always appreciated. And make sure you subscribe with notifications on as well so you guys do not miss out on a single upload. We are going to be uploading as much as we can, and Cloud White and Mystery Dungeon will continue, as well as we will upload the Pokemon Soul Silver tag lock on our part as much as we can. As soon as everyone else gets their parts recorded, we will put it up on the channel and you guys get to see some more content. More series coming up and a possible collaboration in the future. It's in the works, just not ready yet. I'll let you guys know on Twitter when it is. When I talk to my friend on Discord, we'll launch it. God damn it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I will see you guys in the next, number 16, which goes up on Monday. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.